In 261 BCE, the Kalinga War came to a close on a landscape of total ruin. 100,000 soldiers lay dead, their remains scattered across a territory that had been systematically dismantled by the Mauryan army. Surveying this massacre, Emperor Ashoka reportedly reached a terrifying conclusion. If mankind could commit such atrocities with simple metal blades, humanity was far too violent to possess truly advanced scientific knowledge. To prevent future catastrophes, he supposedly assembled a shadow cabinet of 9 scholars. This was the birth of the 9 unknown men, an elite, immortal circle tasked with guarding the world's most dangerous secrets. The legend suggests that the most destructive breakthroughs in history were never lost. They were intentionally hidden to keep civilization from annihilating itself. The society functioned through 9 anonymous guardians. Upon a member's death or retirement, their mantle and forbidden book passed to a successor. Each book covered a specific hazard: human physiology, the physics of advanced warfare, and the volatile secrets of alchemy. The 9 balanced this by discreetly releasing beneficial information, such as the principles behind the cholera vaccine, while aggressively burying any research that could lead to global ruin. Their influence allegedly touched the West when Pope Sylvester II reportedly traveled to India. Legend says he returned with a brazen, robotic head that operated on binary principles, answering complex questions with absolute precision. This raises a massive question. Has a hidden brotherhood really been dictating the speed of human progress for 2,000 years? To find the truth, we have to pivot away from folklore and look at the actual archaeological evidence Ashoka left behind. Ashoka was an incredibly public communicator. He carved dozens of edicts into pillars and mountain faces across India. Yet in thousands of lines of documented text, there is no mention of a secret scientific society. The reality of Ashoka's reign was built on transparency and nonviolence. The obsessive secrecy required by the legend of the 9 is a direct contradiction of the open, ethical governance he spent his life promoting. The modern version of this myth only surfaced in 1960, popularized by the book The Morning of the Magicians by Louis Pauwels and Jacques Berger. They linked the ancient emperor to mid-century French theories. By connecting Ashoka to UFOs and ancient atomic weapons, they moved the story into the realm of speculative fantasy. But Pauwels and Berger didn't invent the 9. The actual origin of the story lies in 1923 with British pulp adventure writer Talbot Mundy. Mundy was a frequent contributor to Adventure magazine. A traveler with an irregular past, he eventually became obsessed with Eastern mysticism and esoteric philosophy. His conversion to theosophy introduced him to the idea of hidden masters guarding ancient wisdom. These concepts became the foundation for his fictional works. Combining local Indian folklore with his own imagination, Mundy published a novel titled The 9 Unknown. Over the following decades, conspiracy theorists treated the book's plot as a historical report, successfully rebranding a 1920s pulp adventure as an ancient hidden truth. History is clear. The 9 unknown men did not exist. Ashoka was a real emperor who replaced military conquest with a policy of peace, but he left no immortal shadow cabinet behind. This leaves us with a deeper question. Why does a fictional concept from a 1920s novel still feel so relevant in the 21st century? The myth regained popularity alongside the invention of the atomic bomb. As humanity realized it had developed the power to end the world, the idea of a secret group keeping us safe became a comfort. Today, that same anxiety applies to artificial intelligence and quantum physics. The legend acts as a psychological buffer against our fear of rapid, unregulated progress. We want to believe that someone, somewhere, is wise enough and powerful enough to manage the technologies we cannot control ourselves. But if this brotherhood is just a story, we have to face the truth. There are no secret guardians. We are the only ones left to decide how our creations will be used.